What's up, people? This is Corey Gerard, the Nature Man. You might say I'm out and about. Look, people, I'm the type of guy that always finds something to preoccupy myself with, as well as to get off into. Yes, but I am conditioned of a good character and for good behavior purposes. So chances are I never look for trouble or bad things to do. You know, things that deal with being good has to be something that you come to terms with yourself and decide to make the choice to make the right decisions. Yeah. I think it's an individual thing, and it's a part of a collective of other responsible people that behave the right way, that sort of inspires and motivates others to do the same thing. But it is up to the individual to do what is proper and right, and no one else. It's an individual thing. You know, when people say, this guy is bad, this girl is bad, she's mean, she's wicked, he's dirty, he's troublesome, and that's because he grew up around a lot of bad influences. You know, that might be a very true statement, but nevertheless, it's up to the individual to be responsible enough to not be persuaded by others' bad behavior. Yeah, I grew up in a hood. I grew up around things such as crime and problematics and even conflictions, but I turned out okay. So I didn't let any of those bad persuasions take me down a dark path and keep me there. You know, when I talk about growing up in the ghetto and hood, I don't mean that it was all bad. People tend to assume that when you tell them that you grew up in a hood, you grew up in a ghetto. So those people that did not grow up would think, wow, this man grew up on hell in earth or hell on earth. He had to dodge bullets and knives nonstop. He had to step over hand grenades and bodies. No, it was not like that. You know why? Because no matter what type of neighborhood you come from, you will still find that there is good people there. Yes, there are good, decent, morally right persons in any community, just about everywhere. Just because the community is looked at in a way of a negative, that don't mean that all bad people stay there. Remember what I said earlier? It doesn't matter what type of negative or bad influences are around you. You still must make the right choice for yourself. And that's how many people are that stayed in, I would say, communities in which were more of confliction and violence. Yeah, it's good people that made the decision and said, hey, just because these type of things is going on around me, I'm not going to partake in them. I'm not going to let that define me of a character, but rather my good choices in life that I make, which leaves a good example to be followed. Right and true, people. Right and true. When you get out here and breathe this fresh, clean air of nature, it's a really terrific thing to do. I think it puts me in a reflective state where I think about different things of a great number and many. Well, folks, I'm finna go find a warm, dry spot and be well.